Hey there, ice cream friends. It's Evan with Slice's Concession, and today we're making some delicious strawberry ice cream in a Taylor 104 batch freezer. This actually right here is the perfect batch freezer for you to kind of really do some true R&D if you want to get into the ice cream business. A lot of those ice cream machines that are batch freezers you can make at home, like a Musso or a Cuisinart, they're not really truly a commercial batch freezer, and what might taste good there might not really taste great once you transform into a business and have your own brick and mortar or a wholesale or a mobile, because they're just not the same. One's commercial, one's for at-home use. This is great. It's 3 quarts a batch that you can make, and it really gives you the real texture and the real way a real batch freezer actually churns. Whereas a lot of those countertop ones just kind of are stirring. And stirring versus churning really gives you a different flavor, mouthfeel, and a whole other different product. So we really recommend the Taylor 104 for places that want to add on some small artisanal ice cream or gelato to their, or sorbet to their maybe bistro or small restaurant. This is the perfect machine for that. Or if you really want to think about getting in the business, this is a great first machine, and it can really start you out and get your recipes down pat, and then you can figure out and do some market testing and research and see if you want to move on to the next step. Today we're actually making a strawberry ice cream with Green Mountain flavors, and I can't speak enough about Green Mountain flavors because their flavors are all natural and many times organic, and their colorings are the same, and Stan, who runs the place there, is just great. He can really help you elevate your flavors. Because a lot of us like to think that maybe artisanal means only, oh, I'm going to get the freshest strawberries and puree them, or I'm going to get this product that a chocolate maybe. But the thing about ice cream is that there are a lot of providers out there and suppliers that are selling products that are really actually meant and have the food science to back it for making ice cream. For instance, if you were just taking Ghirardelli chocolate and putting it into a mix, well, that's actually not meant to have a freezing point. That's meant more for baking. But if you were to work with a company like iRice or Oranger, they have chocolates that are actually meant to go into ice cream and are formulated to have the right kind of freezing temperatures. So it's really important when making ice cream that you know that there are real suppliers out there that are really meant to have you in the best position to making a good quality product. And it's still completely artisanal, it's still great and natural, and it really does make the product taste great. So we already made up a batch here of some strawberry ice cream, and so we're going to pour it again in the Taylor 104. And the cool thing about this Taylor 104 is that it's actually from 1988. And that's what's great about batch freezers. They just have such longevity, and they really can just go and go and go. And it just, all we had to do to fix this machine was, replace a relay and do some cleaning and some refurbishing, and it's good to go. So batch freezers are a great long-term investment. As long as you take care of them, you do your yearly maintenance, you change your wearable parts, batch freezers won't fail you. They're a great investment. All right, so we're gonna turn her on, and we will see you in 10 minutes. Thank you. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and we're gonna open up our 3-quart 104. We're gonna extrude our beautiful product here. This is nice. Yeah, so we could add some variegates, we could add some fresh strawberries, maybe some white chocolate if we wanted to. All kinds of possibilities. So because we don't want heat shock, we just pulled this disposable gelato tray out of a blast freezer. It's really important to note that heat shock is not good for your product. It takes away from the shelf life, and it just kind of really allows some icing to happen that doesn't taste good on the palate. So it's always important to make sure you're using a hardening cabinet or a blast freezer of some sort, and you're pulling your trays, buckets, or pans straight from a freezer, and then from there you can take it here. So now from here, we'd want to put this product into a blast freezer or a hardening cabinet, and we want to get it as cold as possible so that way the ice crystallization doesn't form. And that's going to give us a great product that's going to last longer, so it's going to have longer shelf life. It's also important to note that stabilizers and emulsifiers are important. These aren't dirty words, these aren't bad things. You really need those to keep a good structure, a food structure, and the longevity of the product. If you have any questions about ice cream, soft serve, churros and ice cream, if you have any questions about filling donuts of ice cream, if you have any questions about margaritas, frozen drinks, daiquiris, soft serve for coffee shops, dipping hard ice cream, nieves, paletas, you name it. We can help you figure out what equipment you need to set you up for sweet success in the frozen dessert business. Thank you, and have a sweet day.